Rambo here. Welcome back. Today we're going to be reviewing a very interesting bottle of bourbon. Interesting because it doesn't really come from a distillery. Well, they do make bourbon as a distillery, but it comes from a horse farm. Calumet Farm's small batch, the very small batch here, that it's a 14-year-old and an 8-year-old blended bourbon. 25 barrels at 14 years old and 8 years old, another 25 barrels. I think that's a very interesting combination of a product, simply because you got 14-year-old barrels. Go for it. Put it out there. So why are you down blending those barrels for an 8-year-old product that you could end up having, honestly, an 8-year-old age statement? Or maybe the 8-year-olds are that good and you can blend them up and advertise that it is 8, yes, and you also have the 14-year-old in it, so you can upplay the product and make a product seem older than it really is. Interesting marketing technique, but we all know there's a lot of marketing going on in bourbon. Let's not worry about that. Let's talk about how it tastes. As you can see from this bottle, me and some friends have been through this here already a bit, so we're going to go ahead and give you an opinion after several tastings and after a few runs of this. Cheers. So on the nose, I do smell mildness. So that's very nice. There's mildness in this, but also I can smell florals. Definitely a little bit of vanilla, not a lot. Soft leather, soft wood, and a softness that I see and I've tasted on all Calumet products. One thing that is different coming from the horse farm here, no pun intended, is that the legs aren't there as you get on some other items. So that is, to my opinion, a uniqueness of Calumet. And we'll check here, but if memory serves me right, there's going to be thinness to this bourbon. So very good. We do see a small bit of the Kentucky hug. It does come forward. However, the taste is very much in that rich, earthy tones. Goes well with the great caramel color there is to this bourbon. It also brings forward that mildness that you get here. So if we were hanging out strictly at the horse farm, it would be wanting to say, we smell old tack or old leather or richness to the horse. Yeah, we're not going to use those words. It's very much a deep flavor that's not overpowering. It also carries forward a lot of richness in the flavor without being overpowering. So I don't get a lot of rye spice. It's a very well balanced and aged bourbon. And putting this together, it's very tasty here. So the ingredients combination on this is a 74% corn, 18% rye, and the 8% malted barley. That malted barley carries the sweetness and the lightness ahead. It's a very good tasting bourbon, very good sipper, and it's something coming in the $55 to $60 bottle range. One of those things that you can go grab it. It's on the shelf available, and drink it and enjoy it. Cheers.